good people? It's been a minute, I know. Yeah, but I got lost a little because the baby is here. Yeah, as you all can see, I got a flat tummy right now. So we thank God for that. So thank you so much for being my fans, and I am back again, though I'll not be that consistent because you know it's a new thing in my life. So I'm trying to adjust still. But so for now, we are going to talk about my birth and delivery story. It's interesting. Remember to stay tuned, watch till the end, subscribe and like this video and comment down below. So it's interesting, it's sad, but yeah, we'll just hear. And if you've ever been in such a situation, you can also share your story. Remember in my last video, I had a lot of psych and energy, and I was dancing. That was on a Saturday, and I was dancing. Then on a Sunday, I was still energetic like that. I decided to go for a walk. On a Monday, I decided to go for a walk, a long one. I'm wondering where the energy came from. So I went for a walk, and then I took myself even out to a certain hotel. And imagine I walked up to there, it's just within the neighborhood. So when I came back home, I was so tired, but still I had a lot of energy. I didn't even want to stay in the house. So I seated outside until around 9 is when I came in the house, showered and took dinner. At around midnight, but I was just restless. I just feel like I want attention. Even my partner was like, what's up today? I was just all touchy. I don't know. I was just not feeling myself. When it reached around midnight, the contraction started, and they were very severe. So we said as usual that maybe they are false labor, because initially I had gone to the hospital because of false labor initially. Yeah. So but the intensity kept on increasing. I was feeling like going to the loo. I was diarrheaing now. I was vomiting, and I'm like, what? Now this one is a strange one. It reached at 2 a.m. I said, no, I can't continue like this. So we called the cab guy. He was not picking calls. The other one was also not picking. You know, now with the curfew things and whatnot. So luckily, one of them picked. Yeah. So he came at around 2:30. Imagine I visited 3 hospitals. Yeah, because of before delivering. So the first hospital that I went to was Meridian. And those people really annoyed me so much, so much. So when I went there, they admitted me. When they checked whether I was dilated, they told me I was 4 centimeters dilated. So my husband was released, and he went. He came back later at around 8 p.m. to bring me a few things that I needed. So when they checked again, I was still 4 centimeters. So at around 9, they decided to refer me by giving me lame excuses. They were claiming, oh, the insurance will not pay, I don't know what, a lot of stories. But it was weird because we were 2 women, and the other woman was also using the same insurance that I was using. Yeah. So she was not discharged. I'm the one whom I was sent away, but it was not her first time. She told me it was her 3rd child. So mine, it was first time. I've noticed most hospitals, they fear first time moms. I don't know why. Yeah. So we told them, then if you're referring me, then just give us a plain referral form. Don't write an hospital. We'll choose an hospital of our choice. Yeah, so my partner came, picked me at around 9. Imagine they referred us, because I know if it's a referral, you're supposed to be referred and taken to the house. I'm in labor, I'm in pain. Already I had been admitted. They'd already even put is it called the cannula or the granule? I don't know. Yeah. And they were also giving me water, So I was just like, no, they gave me glucose because I didn't have energy. I had not eaten the drip. So now, they left us to live like that. We had to get our own means, and I was like, which kind of private hospital is this? I was so disappointed. Instead of just admitting that they cannot manage the situation or not, they give you lame excuses and oh no, and then they don't even have privacy. You find that if the doctor is coming to see you, because I believe as a patient you need some sort of privacy, they are handing over and telling other doctors when the other patients are there. They just hear what your condition is, and to me, I just didn't like it. So maybe it's just God who was even removing us from that place. I cannot even say. So I went to the second hospital. The second hospital, now when they checked my dilation, it was 2 centimeters. So, but I had lost confidence in Meridian. So now I was like, maybe they are right. This one, the second hospital is right, and Meridian was wrong because of how they handled me. Yeah, so it was 2 centimeters. Then they told me that I go home. The doctor gave me the number. Yeah, they were very nice. The second hospital was very nice. Yeah, the doctor gave me the number. And I went back home, that if the pain increases, I just come back, because at 2 centimeters I'm still far away. So again, we came back home. Yeah, we were with that day we roamed around this town. We came back home at around 5 p.m. I called my friend who is a doctor and I asked. He told me if I'm dilating, I should not stay home. I'm safe at the hospital, because you don't know, anything can happen. The water can break in the house. The baby can start coming in the house. I go back to the hospital. So I went back to the hospital again. So this time round now, I went to a different facility. He told me to go to another hospital, of which I went now. Yeah, to Langata. Yeah. When I went, they treated me so nice. Actually, that hospital is just good. I would recommend it to anyone. They treated me well. I was admitted, and then now when they checked my dilation, now I was 4 centimeters. So it means this second hospital was right. I was 2 centimeters, then it increased. Now I was 4. The first hospital, maybe by then I was not even dilating, or I had dilated, but it was still maybe 1, or I don't know. because I don't know how those things are measured. Yeah. So I was just, and the way that thing is boring and irritating and uncomfortable. Yani, I can give it all bad names that you can have. Hey, the dilation thing. Oh. There's nothing I hate like that thing. Anyway, so I stayed there. Now it was on a Monday, Tuesday. It was on a Monday. See, I started dilating at 12 midnight. So meaning now Tuesday during the day, like Monday, when now we are supposed to wake up in the morning, and Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday. So Tuesday, on Wednesday, the doctor injected me something for the baby to be a bit strong and to strengthen the lungs, because it was a preterm labor. So they were just taking care in case of anything. So I was injected on Tuesday at around midnight. And they told me now on Wednesday, just relax, I should not do anything. Because me, I was psyched up, really. I wanted really to do natural delivery. So I was doing squats, I was walking around, and I'm in labor. Even other women were asking me the way I am psyched up, because I wanted it done. So they told me if I'm active, the baby will descend very fast. When I go again, when they check dilation, just 4 centimeters. I'm just stuck there. I'm busy climbing stairs up and down. I was just psyched up. I'm busy despite the pain, trying to push so that I finish and go. I didn't want to stay in the hospital for long. Oh, shock on me. When I was told to rest, I rested because of that medicine to take. Actually, it was supposed to take 6 hours. After that, I was now told to do what? The doctor called me and talked to me. He told me now that I'm stuck at 4 centimeters. We need to have a plan, because I didn't want to go for CS, and they also didn't see the need for me doing a cesarean. There was no cause of alarm. So he told me the only plan that now is there is to induce me and to augment me. They break the water for me, because my water had also not broke. And I was scared. So I called my partner, because by then he was not around. It was late in the night at around 1 a.m. He told me to just go for it. And the way I'd watched some epidural videos, and I was just like, oh no. And even I had seen another lady who had been induced the previous day, because when the lady was laboring naturally, she was just fine. The moment she was induced, she just went crazy. So I was so traumatized and I was scared. But I said, okay, let me face it, because the doctor told me the only option, because I don't want also CS, and he also doesn't advocate for it, I just labor, of which, because I've been laboring from Monday, the baby can get tired and I can lose the baby. If I imagine 9 months of toiling and then I want to joke, I said no. So I agreed, I consented. And he gave me an option. He told me it's your right also as a patient. If you want to stay, just wait, but it's not the best. I'll advise you. So I agreed. At around 6 p.m. now on Wednesday, not 6 p.m. on Thursday now, 6 p.m. He told me, fine, tomorrow 6 p.m. I will break your water and then induce you. 6 p.m. my water was broken by the doctor. Oh. Then I was not laboring for real. That pain was severe. It increased from 3 to 6. It was so painful. And by that time they've not even injected me the dawa for induction. So I was injected again after 2 hours, because after breaking the water they gave me some time to walk around. They checked my dilation. I'm still stuck at 4 centimeters. So I was like, now what is this? So when they induced me, my God, I was mad. I went crazy. I couldn't eat. because the moment the pain increased, I couldn't eat, I couldn't do anything. I was feeling like sleeping. If I climb on the bed, I can't sleep because the pain is increasing. I just want to lie on the floor. My friend, I lied on the floor. Like, I couldn't just take it. I had to lay down on the floor. Hey, induced labor. I think maybe, as much as I've not experienced that, because I experienced the other one kidogo before being induced. It can kill, my friend. Hey, the day I will never forget. If I'm told to do a composition now, that is what I can write. Wow. So it reached a point now the nurses were feeding me literally. I had some yogurt. They were giving, because now I didn't have sugar. I was shaking all over my body. I'm cold. I'm shivering. I want a sweater. I was recording the other parts. I'll show you. You'll see them along the video. But the moment I was induced, I didn't even have the energy. I even don't know where my phone was. So that one, 9, 10, 11, and I'm told to walk. I'm walking around with the water on my arm. I can't walk. I was kneeling down like someone who wants to sally, like kneeling down and putting my head down like this. At least it was reducing the pain, and also lying on the floor. But they were telling me I'm reducing labor, so they were waking me up, bringing me a new attire to change. I change again I go to the floor, because that is where I was finding solace. It reached a point I just took myself to the delivery room and climbed the bed and told the doctor, now it's either we deliver or you take me for a C-section, because now it is my health. Now that one was at 1 a.m. I called my partner. I told him, hey, it's terrible, because he left at around 10. I told him, man, I'm going to the theater. I can't take it anymore. This pain is driving me crazy. So the doctor realized that I was already 8 centimeters dilated when he checked the dilation at that time again. So I told the doctor, I want to go for a C-section. He said, okay, fine. Call your spouse, talk to him as I go get the consent form. I think it was just a trick. When he came back, now the baby was coming out. So yeah, and that's how I delivered. They were nice. They helped me. They kept on giving me glucose water on my mouth with a syringe, because now I didn't have energy. And guys, imagine after all that pain, the baby's head had come out, and now I was tired. I didn't have energy at all because of the pain. Because you are induced until the baby comes out. So that actually they're increasing the intensity of the dawa, the drug. Yeah, the more you are on that bed, so that the baby descends very fast. It reached a point I didn't have energy. I almost fainted. So now the doctor told me, hey, if you are going to kill your baby, the head is here and you cannot push anymore. And they're also helping me, but if I push, it's easier. I just said, God, give me the strength to do this. The moment I said that, and I just closed my eyes, and there, the baby was there, I was relieved. Imagine the baby just came out and the pain just disappeared. So I started laughing at myself even before I descended down. When now the placenta and the umbilical cord was being cut, I was just laughing at myself and making fun. But they did an episiotomy to me. They had to cut me a little. So I was being stitched as the doctor and the nurses make fun of me. That, how am I feeling now? Yeah. So I saw the baby and I was just that pain just disappeared in my eyes. Yeah, so that was it. Unfortunately, now that one, we were discharged on Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, we came back home. Unfortunately, the baby had a problem. He was not latching, he was not breastfeeding. I thought he was breastfeeding, but he had something called tongue-tied. Apparently, I've never heard of it. So I'm just telling you this so that at least in case you have a baby, ensure that the baby's tongue is checked somewhere around here. They were like together, so the baby could not suck. I didn't know. So I just thought that the baby was just crying. So I had to express milk and give the baby by a cup. So he was dehydrated until by Monday the baby had a fever and the baby lost oxygen. So we had to be hospitalized again. So we stayed in the hospital for another 4 days. Yeah. And then he also even developed jaundice. His eyes were yellow. Being a first time, I didn't even know. So it was just good. When I went back to the hospital to complain, because I was also feeling unwell, from how I was the stitches were coming out. So when I went to the hospital, another nurse saw me trying to breastfeed the baby, and the baby was crying. So when he checked the baby, he told me, the baby has an issue and he even has jaundice. I didn't even know. I knew my baby is light skin and whatnot, and I didn't know. You just read jaundice on book, but now when it comes to ground, if you're not a doctor, you cannot even know if you're not a medic. But yeah, I thank God he was treated and now he's very fine and he's very healthy. I'm also still healing from the stitches. Yeah, but I'll be fine. So basically that is it. I've been lost, but now I'm back, though I'll not be that consistent. I'm still trying to adjust. So you'll just be patient with me. I'll be putting videos once in a while. But thank you for being my fans, for walking through this journey with me. And you are great people. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Yay! Adios.